In this lecture, we are going to discuss some problems related to Miller indices. How to calculate the Miller index for some crystal planes. So, in order to find the Miller planes, we have to follow certain procedure. First one is we have to determine the intercepts of the plane along the x, y, z axis in terms of the lattice parameters. Suppose if you have this is your x and y z axis, and you are having a plane, and the plane cuts the axis x, y, z axis at some intercepts. So first thing is you have to note down the intercepts along x, y and z axis. And the second one is divide the intercepts by the appropriate unit translations. So here along x axis you have the here unit translation is a. So 1 times a, 2 times a. Along y the unit translation is b. Along c the unit translation is c. So we have to divide the intercepts by the appropriate unit translations. And the third step is note down their reciprocals. So find the reciprocal. And the fourth one is if fraction results, multiply each of them by the smallest common divisor. The fourth step. Fifth one is put the resulting integers in the parentheses, the HKL, to get the required Miller indices of that and all parallel planes. So all parallel planes will have the same Miller index. So you have to follow the 5 points step by step. So you have to follow the 5 steps so that you can get the Miller index of the plane. Now let us take one example. In a crystal, a plane cuts the intercepts of the 2a. So here this is 2a, where a is a lattice translation along x-axis, 2a and 3b, 1, 2, 3, 3b along y-axis and 6c along the z-axis. So along the 3 crystallographic axis, it cuts 2a, 3b and 6c. Determine the Miller index of the plane. So how to calculate this one? So find this, first you have to follow this one. First step is you have to find the intercepts of the plane. So what are the intercepts? So it cuts the plane 2a, 3b, 6c. So 2a, 3b and 6c. There are 3 intercepts along x, y and z axis. So write down the intercept. Then dividing this value by its unit translations. Along this axis the unit translation is a. Along y axis unit translation b. Along z axis unit translation is c. So you have to divide by a here and b here and c here. So you have to divide. So finally you will have 2a by a is 2, 3b by b is 3, 6c by c is 6. Now the third step is find the reciprocals. So find the reciprocal. This will be 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. So here 2, this is reciprocal is 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and here it is 6, reciprocal is 1 by 6. So find the reciprocal, that is the your third step. The fourth one is you have to clear the fraction. So here if you multiply by 6, which is the smallest common divisor. So if you multiply by 6, you will get 3, 2, 1. Then finally the fifth one is the required Miller index is you have to write down this value H321 with this bracket. This is the required Miller index of the plane. So you have to follow the 5 steps as given. Now let us take the second example 2. Determine the Miller indices of the plane which is parallel to the x-axis and cuts intercepts of 2 and 1 by 2 respectively along y and z axis. So since it is parallel to x-axis, so the intercept is infinity. So it is parallel. So it parallel plane. So the axis, the plane will cut only at infinity. So you put infinity along x-axis along y and z axis. The intercept is 2b and half c, where B is the unit translation along y axis, and C is the unit translation along z axis. Now the second step is division by unit translation. So you divide by a along x axis. So infinity by a is infinity, 2b by b. So you have to divide this intercept by the unit translation along y axis, which is 2b by b, which is 2. Here half c by c. C is the unit translation along z axis. So half c by c is 1 by 2. Third step is find the reciprocal. This is 1 by infinity. Here it is 1 by 2. Here if you find the reciprocal of half, which is 2, then the fourth step is you have to clear the fractions. So you have to multiply by the number. Suppose if you multiply by 2, 2 is the smallest common divisor. If you multiply by 2, then this becomes 0, this becomes 1, this becomes 4. So 0, 1, 4. So the Miller indices. So this is the fifth step. Yes, the Miller indices can be written within the parenthesis HKL, which is equal to 0, 1, 4. So this is the second problem. Now let us do some more problems. Now let us take another example, the example 3. An orthorhombic crystal, whose primitive translations, primitive translation are A is equal to 1 by 2 to 1 angstrom unit. So they give the value, exact value, and B is equal to 1.84 angstrom unit, and C is equal to 1.97 angstrom unit respectively. So instead of giving A, B, C, they give the exact values. If a plane with Miller indices with Miller indices 2, 3, 1 bar cuts and intercept of 1.21 angstrom unit along the x-axis. Find the length of intercepts along y and z axis. So now let us find the solution. Now the first step is here the HKL values are given. HKL values are given. So let us write down the ratio of HKL, which is 2:3, and L is 1 bar means -1. So actually this is the reciprocal of some number. So we are going to solve this problem not from 1 to the step. We have already mentioned steps 1 to 5. Now let us do this problem from steps 5 to 1. So in that direction let us move. So this is equal to actually P inverse is equal to Q inverse is equal to R inverse, because this is a reciprocal value which is given as HK, H is to K is to L, which is given as 2:3 -1. Now from this let us find the inverse of this value. P is to Q is to R. This is equal to, so if you find the inverse, this value is, this is 1/2 is to 1/3 is to 1/1, which is again -1. So 1/2 is to 1/3 is to -1. The ratio of actual lengths of the interceptor this is actually this actual length L1 is to L2 is to L3. This is equal to actually if this is the intercept, if A is the unit translation along x-axis, PA is the actual length L1 is to Q. If B is the unit translation along y-axis, then Q into B is the actual length, and this is R into C is the actual length. So L1 is to L2 is to L3 is given as PA is to QB is to RC. Now what is your this ratio? What is P? The values are A is given. The value A is given. The A value is given as 1.21 Angstrom unit. B is also in Angstrom unit. C is in Angstrom unit. Since we are expressing the ratio, so the Angstrom unit is a common factor that can be removed. So this, what is P? This is 1/2. Is to, here Q is 1/3. B value is given as 1.84. 1.84 is to, this is C is 1.97, and this is -1. So this is you could put minus 1.97. Now since the L1 is given, because in this problem it cuts an intercept of 1.21 along x-axis. So L1 is given as 1.21 Angstrom unit. So this L1 corresponds to this one. So in order to get 1.21, just because since they are in the ratio, you can multiply by some number. So in order to remove this, in order to get 1.21, if you multiply by 2, you will get this one. So this is equal to 1.21 is to, if you multiply, this is 3.63 by 8, which is to minus 3.94. So since it is in the ratio, you multiply by this number 2, you will get the same ratio. This is maintained. At the same time, the first term is not 1.21 by 2, but the first number is 1.2. Now once if you do this one, you can do this calculation very easily, because L1 corresponds to 1.21 Angstrom unit, means what is L2? L2 must be 3.83 this is 3.83 by 8, which is equal to 3.63 by 8, which is equal to sorry, this is what by 3, sorry. So 3.63 by 3, which is 1.21. So this is L2 is 1.21 angstrom unit, and your L3 is equal to minus 3.94. So this is the result. So this minus indicates that cuts in the opposite axis. This is minus z axis. So the length, if L1 is given, the intercept of this the plane when it cuts along the x-axis is 1.1 angstrom unit, then L2 will be 1.1 and L3 will be this way. So this problem can be done by the reverse order. Then let us take one more problem. Problem number 4. Determine the Miller indices. Determine the Miller indices of a plane that makes intercepts of 2 angstrom unit, 3 angstrom unit, 4 angstrom unit on the coordinate axis of an orthorhombic crystal with A is to B is to C is 4 is to 3 is to 2. So this problem can be done by the steps that I have mentioned earlier, 5 steps. So using the first step, we have to find the intercept. So the intercepts are 2, 3, 4. So they are in the ratio. Then second step is divide by unit translation. So this is 2 divided by 4. Here 3 divided by 3, and again here 4 divided by 2. So A is to B is to C are given as 4 is to 3 is to 2. So you have to divide by this. So this is equal to half, and this is equal to 1, this is equal to 2. And the third step is find the reciprocal. Find the reciprocal. This is 1 by 2. The reciprocal of 1 by 2 is 2. This is 1, and this is 1 by 2. And the fourth step is you have to clear the fraction by multiplying the smallest common divisor. So if you multiply by 2, you will get a clear fraction. So this must be 4, 2, 1. So fifth one is Miller indices. This can be written like this: HKL 4, 2, 1. So this is the way you have to find the Miller index. Then the next problem, example 5. Example 5. This problem is find the Miller index. Find the Miller indices of a plane that makes intercept on A, B, C axis equal to 3 angstrom in unit, 4 angstrom unit and 3 angstrom unit in a tetragonal crystal with C by A ratio is equal to 1.5. Now here let us find the solution. Here for the tetragonal systems, here from this problem is given A is equal to B, which is not equal to C. 2 equal and 1 is unequal. Here it is given C by A is also equal to 1.5 or C is equal to 1.5 A. So if you assume if A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 1.5. So first you write down the intercept. The intercepts are 3, 4 and 3. So write down the intercept 3, 4, 3. Since all are having same angstrom unit, since they are in the form of ratios, so that angstrom unit can be removed. So you write down the number itself 3, 4, 3. Then division by unit translation. Division by unit translation. So what is here? 3 divided by A. Here A, this is 1. And here B, here you have to divide by B is also 1. Therefore 4 by 1. C is 1.5 by 3 by 1.5. Even if you don't put A is equal to 1, this is A, 4 by A, 3 by 1.5 A is a common factor. Since they are in the form of ratio, the A can be also removed. So this is 3, 4, 3 divided by 1.5, 3 divided by 1.5 is 2. Now the fourth one is find the reciprocal. So the reciprocal is 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 2, and you multiply or you find the clear fraction. Clear fraction. So if you multiply by 12, so this will be 4 this is 3 and this becomes 6. So the Miller indices HKL is equal to 4, 3, 6. So this is the way you have to find the Miller indices if it is given like this. So this here you need not write down angstrom because all are in the form of ratio. A can be removed. Here you put A is equal to 1. Even if you don't put A is equal to 1, A is equal to A. This is A and this is A and this is 1.5 A. Again A can be removed because they are in the ratios. Now take one more example. Example 6. So we do a few problems of different varieties. This is a problem 5, I think. Determine the Miller indices of a plane. That makes an intercept of 2 angstrom unit, 3 angstrom unit and 4 angstrom unit on a coordinate axis. On a coordinate axis of an orthorhombic crystal with A is to B is to C is equal to 4 is to 3 is to 2. So first you write down the ratio of the intercepts. So now let us put this is P prime is to Q prime is to R prime is equal to 2 is to 3 is to 4 because all are having same angstrom unit that can be removed. Then the divide by the unit translation. Divide by unit translation. So this is the first step is intercept.